We're on another road trip. We're heading to Montreal now from Toronto. Taking 401. There is one stop that you're going to keep on seeing and you might want to take a little stop. It's the Big Apple.
They did like tourist stop. There's like a petting zoo for the kiddos.
There's a mini put. It's much busier. They have a full restaurant or smokehouse, and the store is selling way more than just that. There's like candies and a lot of other apple product, not just the pie itself.
The candied apples, all the maple syrup.
So basically you can stop here and get all the Canadian souvenirs you want. So they used to have just apple pie and the bread, and they've sold like millions and millions of it. I think 7 million in one and then 2 million of the other.
Yeah.
So they sell quite a lot of it. So it's about 2 hours away from Toronto, city of Colborne. You'll see this Big Apple on the side.
Yeah, you'll start from the highway.
It's a good place for kids. For adults, yeah, just get there, get the pie, get the bread. We got one of each, so we'll be trying them later and see how good they are.
Oh, by the way, there's not just apple pie that they sell. They also sell different kind of pies.
Strudel.
Danishes and things, if you're into that. Curlers of different flavors.
And they make peach pie. They have like berry and so on. So a mix of them. Caramel apple, crumble apple.
Take a break on your route, basically.
We're on our way. Continue towards Montreal. So we're just 3 hours away from the Big Apple. Look how the weather changes. It is now raining and gloomy where it was bright and sunny just 3 hours ago.
Well, 3 hours ago and 150 kilometers back.
So we stopped in this gas station because Quebec pays a little bit more in gas by a few cents, maybe about 10 cents. So we usually try to find a gas station just before the Quebec border, fill it up, and then
hope and pray you can find something cheaper somewhere inside.
yeah.
Bonsoir, Montreal. Vous allez bien? Yeah, the rain has everyone doing tonight. The rain cleared up, and here we are. Montreal Jazz Fest. We are the Mary and Cheddar Quartet.
Hello!
We are now in Montreal. We just got here.
And Montreal welcomed us with International Jazz Fest.
Yeah, so it's all over. Well, we're near the Place des Arts right now, so I guess a lot of the main stage is here. So we got like stage right there, so things are going on. Another one back there, there was dance off, but they're preparing for something else. So it's going to be a very, very busy street right now.
Very busy evening. It is Tuesday, so I'm wondering how long it will be.
So usually it's a week long, if I'm not mistaken.
July 6th, so yeah, it's gonna be.
So yeah, we weren't sure what's going to happen in Montreal, but now we know. It's the Jazz Festival. So it's going to be busy with a lot of people. Things are happening in Montreal right now.
The only downside is because where we're staying is kind of behind that main stage, maybe. So question is, how loud will it get till like midnight?
No, I don't think it's going to be that late, so hopefully. Wow.
It's still not as bad as Peru. Still
Well,
it's not.
at least we can breathe here.
You can breathe, yeah.
There's oxygen, but in Peru, oh my god. Been to Montreal a few times. We lived here as well. Went up to Montreal, usually we just drive up.
And now you know why.
The steps, as you can see, there's a lot of them. Not too bad. One thing is that it's too close to each other. It's
They are
more
like
challenging.
they are like not very tall, the steps, so they are kind of annoying.
Just waiting for,
My parents, because my mom, she needs some rest.
yeah.
It's like the humidity is off the charts, and it's like sweating bullets right now.
And
No,
I
like-
am drenched like
Yeah,
crazy.
if the weather wouldn't be this hot and this humid, I don't think it would be such a big issue.
Oh, probably still hard, just not as hard as
Yeah,
right now.
but like literally all sweating.
Yeah.
At least some breeze.
I think we're just halfway. Oh no,
No,
we're actually
at the
there.
terrace,
So
yeah.
we're really close. So that's the view of Montreal from the viewpoint. Not bad. Is it worth the hiking up here? Especially in this weather, but I would suggest a different time of day that is not scorching hot
Okay,
right now.
so if you have no other kind of choice, it's nice. But if you have a choice, don't do it in a hot day. Unless you're into that sort of thing.
There's other stuff in Montreal Park, so it's not just the view here. There is the park itself. There's a little lake on one side. Nice place for picnic, so bring food and towel and just lounge around if you have time. There's another point where there is a cross. That's the tip of Montreal. If you see from far away at night, there's the glowing
on
cross. That would be it. So if you want to venture up there, I'm not sure all the other paths going up here other than
The
hiking.
longest stair.
Yeah, there is a little path. They call it the Serpentine. You can take a bike. So you can rent those bike and probably get up here with that. You can also go around the park on a bike. Another leisurely activity you can do.
But before you used to come up here in a car. I'm not sure.
So it's not here. So this would be my first time here, because there's other point in Montreal. It's a parking lot. So a lot of people just park there and then there's a little view. It's not this terrace right here. So this particular location would be my first time actually being here. And you do see more when you have a friend, family, or
Visiting,
tourist to
yeah.
visit. So you become a tourist in your own city. That's true for Toronto and now Montreal. So usually just do the usual Old Port, St. Catherine, and there's some spots like this one that I haven't been.
Let's refill our water bottles and move on.
A good thing is that they do have the chalet in the back there. It's a little resting area, so you can get a little bit of drink. There's also a little shop there and souvenir, refreshment, so ice cream, popsicle, cool cold drinks, so that would help you there. After the Montreal, we went down through downtown St. Catherine, but nothing much else.
Needed a bit of a break and even a nap, full-on nap for me.
Someone took a nap. So we took a little stroll south. So we're now in the Old Port. So if you can see behind us, it's the wheel. Actually never been on the wheel. I think they built it after I left Montreal. And the other side of us is the Cirque du Soleil. And all along here, that's the old Montreal, and then a lot of activities going on.
Bouncy castles.
I see bouncy castle, I see zip lining, and a lot of other stuff. I don't remember going to the port as much. I don't think it was that much of an activity. In the past, it was mostly just for ship containers, nothing else. Then the science center was there, and when I was in high school, we did visit the science center once, then not much else. So here we're just gonna walk down and explore and see what's new. The island across, they would actually set up fireworks during Canada Day or something like this.
I'll be right back with the till.
Thank you. Wow, Mom didn't order anything sweet this time. She forgot to take a picture. I reminded her. Well, she got the Greek omelet, was it?
Classic omelet.
Oh, classic omelet. You, on the other hand, did get the sweet stuff. As usual. Yeah? You need your sugar. Someone crashed last night. Yesterday. Not even last night. Yesterday afternoon. I got myself a nice. Thank you. Egg with a little bit of smoked meat and potatoes. That got the sausage
American breakfast.
and bacon. The American. Yeah. I don't know what the fruit is doing on this plate. I know. That's really deceiving. Good morning. We're right now in the Botanical Garden, Jardin Botanique. So we took the subway here or the metro. So it wasn't that expensive. It was 3 plus change per person. So the stop would be in a station called P9, or in English would be Pi 9. And you just take a short walk there and you're going to see the Olympic Stadium on the way. Another way to get here is actually by driving, right? If you're already in a car. The parking is $13.25, so
Flat rate.
Yeah, for flat rate. So for the 4 of us going back and forth actually costs more taking the Le Metro than parking. But parking is quite scarce in downtown, so we didn't want to lose our parking spot, so we decided just to take the Metro.
And also, it's a touristy thing to see how the metro is in different cities.
Exactly.
If you're into that.
So it's a different one than the one in Toronto. It is made by the same company that's Le Metro in Paris, and also when we went Santiago. And I think I got signal down there, so they're pretty good data connection. So we got messages while we were underground, so that's nice. So this is a big park. Just to get here, we have to walk for a few minutes in terms of getting in the entrance and trying to get to the Japanese section. So there's a lot more sections to go.
Yeah, it's the ground is quite large for the botanical gardens here. So
set yourself about 3 hours.
well, unless you just want to roam around for hours and hours,
Yeah.
because I'm sure you can do that and even do a bit of a picnic. Because I saw people like they packed their lunches or whatever in the cooler bags, so you can bring snacks. I guess.
So you can actually bring food in here. Well, nobody checked your bags, so I guess you can, but just don't litter.
Right now we're in Japanese garden part of the Botanical Gardens. It has a little bit of a museum-esque kind of a pavilion.
There's a little house back there where you can see some pictures, artifacts for the Japanese life.
And artifacts relating to Japanese culture, the influence of botanicals onto the designs of plates and things like that.
And around there's basically the bonsai tree. So I'm gonna continue going around the garden, and
Let's show you around.
so we're now in the Chinese garden, and behind us is nice view of the pond, the waterfall, and then there's a few of those, I think they're called pagoda. So it looks really nice from this view. The water is a little bit bluish color, and at just first glance, yeah, the Chinese garden looks much nicer than the Japanese garden.
It looks like they put in a little bit more effort into this one versus the other one. I'm wondering if this is older than the Japanese one.
So they had more time spent on this one than the Japanese, maybe?
That's what I'm wondering.
It's really beautiful, especially when you just come out. There's a little building on that side, and it has like a porthole in a way.
Yes.
So just going through that is kind of like an Instagrammy kind of scene.
I took a picture of that so you can insert it.
There you go. So it's really beautiful. But for sure, this is a big garden, big section. So get ready to walk. Wear something comfortable for sure. But yeah, it's a beautiful view. Let's just go through it.
Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell for
A road trip to Quebec. See you soon.
Bye!